Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Cannot be too careful. With this, my magics are yours to wield. My magics are at your disposal. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Have you need of me? I'll just pick this up.
Now there's a worm. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Yes, Master? You require assistance?
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. It's about time we pressed on, you say, Master? I've got a good feeling about this one.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
Why don't we go take a look? Would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once. We were battle-ready when they found us. This shan't take long. No quarrel here. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces.
Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
I've a selection of wares that should... Fulminous. I picked it up in... Can't speak for its contents, but it's certain pleasure doing business.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Spending so freely offers a unique...
Oi, where do you think you're going?
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here. If the Arisen would permit it. 'Tis as you say. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Hold here a moment.
Who's that you've brought?
An Arisen.
An Arisen?
'Tis uncertain.
What?
I'm well aware of how... If the claim is false, we've... All's been arranged.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Good. Let us make for the camp.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
An ox cart was meant to meet us.
My sword arm could use some work. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Waitstone shards are worth their weight in gold, when one has enough of them to combine.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Good. Let us make for the...
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items. If ever you've need of...
Is every more marks of the dragon...
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
Give no quarter.
'Tis easily done. My magics are at your disposal.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Glad to be of service.
I like that.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Arisen.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this.
Take that!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Yes, Master? You require assistance? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Here we go again.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
It's easily done. You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Tis a pleasure to serve you, master. My magics are at your disposal.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Just between my task is to seek out. Tis an enigma, forged of strange material. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions.
I've a pressing duty. I've a pressing duty. Too fast for you!
Lo! The monster's left something for us.
wait to find out what's inside. What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
What manner of foe is this? I've never seen the like.
This brute has quite a temper.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
No quarrel here. Do not falter. We'll take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand. With this, my magics are yours to wield.
It's time we made the plan. To infect you with her. Shall we go?
You have my gratitude. I had taken you, yet the value you shall give it to one of the same. You're free to make your own. Of course, if you'd rather. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
I wouldn't mind a chop.
We're setting out.
Goblins! What's rotten?
Feel yourself! Leave it to me, Arisen.
Most impressive, Master.
You have no right. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
too fast for you.
But of course it isn't. You may depend upon me.
I shan't let them harm me. Would you mind coming over here?
My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. Oh, I've got to stop picking up every little thing.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Unbelievable!
Those helpful magics you cast have worn off.
My magics are at your disposal.
One of us is being drenched. At once, Master.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
'Tis easily done.
We have arrived.
What a view. I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
'Tis as you say.
I've got wares of every ilk.
Pleasure doing business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
I was informed of your coming. Captain Brandt, this individual, though I admit I had my doubts at first.
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the great that arisen now risen, it follows, therefore, you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness. If the Queen Regent had... I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender. Lest my action, then you have truly lost you. Some days passed, the people rejoiced. Yet, not... Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible thus. Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while following that. She prepared, however, with your... I shall devise some plans to... This one's cleared of all suspicion.
Pray forgive me. Consign it!
You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past you? Many thanks. I'll catch that.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but I'll check...
How might I assist?
Well met. Hope to see you again. Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, my master from beyond the rift seeks...
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's always... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I...
Nice to see you again.
Welcome and well met. Don't think... I've forgotten your discount. Out now. I'll knock a few.
Always a pleasure.
I shall be on top form today. I can feel it.
This really is fun. Now, there's a word.
Oh, I possess no... Those of other races differ, so that's all 'tis mind. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
I've all manner of arms for... sale. Come, have it. Yourself a look. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
These writings...
He was... You're always so...
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire... You would simply... Fascinating. Such as this bowstring. Why do you stare? I suppose I sought into the timing could not be... Forgive me. I should not... Every elf undergoes... I had been training most. Indeed, I grew so vexed with my... Thanks to you. I now have... It might be just what I need to find my aim. Many thanks. But this is no place. That's where I train. I do hope you'll join me.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
All these people tire me out.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. The other day, I chanced to snout. That's not so strange. But guess who
I hope the day's treating you.
Say, have you been to Well, if you... I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off. Some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession.
Yeah? What is...
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, have you found any of the... we discuss perchance. Forgive me. You see, as we currently have, and we cannot simply purchase, so regrettably I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell. He runs the local. May fortune smile up.
We shall have to scour, high and low.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated. To the foremost hospitality. Much obliged. Was at your leisure.
I've the spirit of a woman half my age. Mayhap if I do that, someone will mind. Something smells divine.
Need anything?
Well, take a look while you're here, eh?
Fancy looking at my wares?
Living's hard. Dream free, I say.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Now here's a welcome sight.
With the ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
I follow my whim.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Fancy looking at my wares?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Take me as your shield, Arisen. If 'tis discipline your company lacks, 'tis a pleasure to meet you.
Take me as your shield, Arisen.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid. At least I go knowing I fought to the best. If we share our strengths,
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. I know precisely when a curative is needed. I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I see not even the Arisen could resist.
'tis a pleasure to meet you. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride, no foe shall...
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you." They say thieves strike swift as the wind. If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can...
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms. You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks,
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
if 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I'm only glad to have proven my...
If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ears. As I informed you, well, should Disa denounce your majesty, yet if we are to prove your identity, it was delayed so that the sovereign, the central players in the court, or none, would be able to denounce only select members. If your majesty is to be counted among them, the citizenry, what say you? I thank you. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for some... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather. I have attempted to do the same. Would that I could undertake them. What say you, your majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to. If of all those who serve the... I refer to Wall many a time as Disa, and many a time as them. Our laws dictate thus. What say you? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission, should you be discovered.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. Fear not. I'd be much... Sound appealing?
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
You've come. Glad to see you. So, what say you? Many thanks, friend.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And hours for a full week, at no charge. What a steal.
Right you are.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? We have reached our destination.
We shall await you here, Master.
You... Adi, follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
Such peace. I only pray my watch finishes without it.
Mayhap I'll come here and have a day to myself.
Would
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice. Could it be that you have come to bring... Aye, Disa, it was never my intent to but that is no longer a concern. My word, you mean... Could Mother have had...
Regentkin Sven appears to be...
Me?
No. Then start searching, you fool.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest. I'll head out first and speak...
Sven, where have you been, your grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Prithee, inform us when you leave your chambers, if aught were to happen to you.
Would that all my days so use some work.
In it now.
What business?
It quailed. Heaven's flame.
Oh, business. Patience wears thin. Steel yourself.
I'm not risking my life for a...
Besides,
townspeople depend on me.
They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
I'm unsure how best to proceed. My sword arm could use some work.
Still waiting on this report.
I'd sooner stay out of the way.
I must ask you to leave this place at once. I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
It is our duty to see this peace.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand. I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
True enough.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
We have reached our destination.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, how fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious? This scrap. This alone can prove little, but to think, 'tis a surprise. If Regent King Sven, you have done well, your majesty.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
Mystify.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, do not forget that we...
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Hoi, friend, fair warning. Got from the tell of it. Pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold could compare to a fellow. Life, eh?